everyone, how you doing? Bit of an odd one for me, bit of a talking head video. I promise I won't keep you here long, but this is just my response to a couple of videos that have surfaced recently on YouTube, and I want to kind of come at it from a smaller channel's perspective. So you may have seen a couple of videos recently from MS Paint's top channel. Always check him out, always fun to watch. And Blackjack Legacy, again, really good YouTuber, one of the guys I'm subscribed to. Now, they have done these videos. They've got clickbaity titles, and they explain why they've got clickbaity titles, which is fine. And this isn't a rant at them at all. I mean, their links to their videos will be in the description below. This is not a rant at them in any way, shape or form. In fact, I agree with 100% of the points that they make in their videos. Their videos, what I'm talking about, are kind of like Games Workshop is destroying my YouTube channel. That's the clickbaity title, and you know what? It's what I've named my video because this is kind of what I'm going to be talking about. So, basically, what they're saying is, as professional YouTubers, of which I am not, this is not my job. I do have a job. This is just another extension of my hobby. I wish it was my job, but I'm under no illusions. This is not my job. And I'm no way comparing myself to people like Geek Game Scenics, Zorp, any of those guys. Nowhere near. I'm not even anywhere near them. But they're talking about the fact that they have to make Games Workshop content based on Games Workshop products, primarily more sort of 40k, because if they don't get as many hits per video, they don't get as much revenue, they don't get as many sponsorship deals, etc., etc. And I get that. I totally get where they're coming from. And you know what? After having a good old look at my analytics recently, I get it. I totally get it. Now, as mentioned, I'm a very small channel, and I do appreciate everyone who comes to my channel, watches my videos, anyone who comments or who joined me on my recent live streams. Totally, absolutely wonderful, totally heartwarming and heartfelt. Thank you to you guys. But I get where they're coming from. It's difficult to step outside of this Games Workshop bubble. And I think the reason is I don't think it's tricky. I'm not saying there's too much Games Workshop content on YouTube, because I make Games Workshop content. My models are based in or set in the Games Workshop worlds, as it were. But I get their point. You see, I've been looking at my analytics. I look at my videos, and the ones that perform by far 100 times better than any other of my videos are something to do, if it's to do with a Space Marine or an Orc. And that's Orc with a K. I've got videos in their thousands, making a scratch-built fun Orc gunship out of a couple of kits, and it cost 100 quid. It was the whole thing. Yeah, 1,000 hits, no problem. And conversions on Space Marines, no problem. Hitting 1,000, hitting 1,000, hitting 1,000. And then all my Orc stuff as well has always done really, really well. Importantly, the video I did on how to make a boss head bunker, I'll pop a link. It might be here. I don't know. I'll probably put it in a link down below. Did phenomenally well, because it was right on the boss head bunker. I don't even think the boss head bunker had come out yet. And obviously I'd seen the previews and decided to make one out of scrap. Did phenomenally well for me. Absolutely brilliant. So I get where they're coming from. I totally understand. And this is just they've asked for responses. I think they want you to put stuff in their comments, and you can put stuff in my comments as well, because it all helps the algorithm. And there's cold conversations about the YouTube algorithm, and if you stray off the path, you're going to get like 25% of the views you would normally get on a Games Workshop video. So if you went off and did something for Stargrave or my brain's gone. The Mantic games, Dead Zone, anything like that. They're not Star Wars Legion, which surprises me. Star Wars Legion. You think one of my videos that did really well was my Scout Titan video, and because I made that based on an ATST, he's up there somewhere. I put Star Wars in my as a hashtag, as a tag, and that video performed really well. But yeah, so even Star Wars Legion with a brand like Star Wars doesn't generate the same amount of views and watches and typically and the end result revenue. Now I can't monetize yet. Don't have enough watch time in a year. It's a struggle. I mean, I think I've got like 50 subscribers. And the more subscribers you get, the more watch time you get. Yeah, get it. Why not? Easy enough to do. But I don't. It's weird. I've actually thought of it as a different. Sorry, a bit of a babble there. Let's start again. The problem I have, and with what I'm seeing, is I think Games Workshop is feeding the algorithm as well. Don't get me wrong. It's been amazing seeing all of the Horus Heresy content that's come out recently. Games Workshop shipped a load of guys over from all over the world to go to head office and do videos, and they all got preview copies of the game, and they all each painted their own chapter. Yeah, lovely. They all went off in a big, beautiful weekend, and I've enjoyed the content, absolutely. And I've got my copy of whatever it's called, Horus Heresy, Age of something or other, over there, sitting over there. Brilliant. Can't wait. Lovely. Going to add to my salamanders. Going to do a load of 30k salamanders. It means I'll have a really big salamanders force. Brilliant. Love it. But because Games Workshop fed that, they all got the copies, and other people have got been given demo copies and etc. It just floods the market effectively. It bottlenecks that algorithm, and all you see for 2 to 3 weeks on YouTube is Horus Heresy videos, which is fine and beautiful. And like I say, I'm a geek. It's over there. I've got it, and I'm in. I'm vested. I'm ready to go. Which Games Workshop would keep up production, but that's a different video altogether. And I think that's the problem with smaller channels like myself. I mean, there are some great channels out there that I've subscribed to, and they haven't made any content for months. So you've got Iron Griffin Studios, Alan. He makes some fantastic models. He does a lot of very, and it's D&D, man. It's Dungeons and Dragons. This stuff's a huge brand. He's not done anything for 6 months. Now, I don't know whether that could be personal issues or, this, that, and the other. But I don't know. I don't know his personal circumstances. I haven't reached out to him because I'm sure thousands of other people do. And it's not my. I don't want to know. It's not my place to know. But he's not done anything for 6 months. Murray's Miniatures, another guy just making stuff in his spare room. Really good stuff. Really entertaining. Nice builds, tips and tricks. Low end build, brilliant. Again, he's not done anything for like 4 to 5 months. And I'm just thinking, and I get it, man. I mean, I've looked at my analytics, and, if you look at my videos, apart from the last batch, which was my live stream over the week, my live streams over the weekend, I haven't built anything recently because, if you're not getting the response, you're not getting the subscriptions, you're not getting the likes, you're not getting the comments, it's a grind. Really is. And that's kind of the YouTube algorithm, in my mind, is kind of being controlled by Games Workshop. They're sending stuff out to people. Now, this isn't a Games Workshop send me stuff. No, don't censor myself. This is my hobby, and I share it. That's all my YouTube channel is. Me sharing my hobby. I'm not really. I don't do painting tutorials. I don't do modelling tutorials. I do build-alongs, and I show you how to do stuff. But it's my hobby, and I'm sharing it with you. And again, if you're watching me share my hobby, thank you very much. But this is just my perspective in response to the other guys' videos, MS Paints and Blackjack Legacies. My response to what they're saying about the algorithm and the nature of different types of video on YouTube, based around our hobby and our crafts and that kind of thing. And it's difficult, it's difficult. What do you do? Do I just carry on sharing my hobby and just plod along and get the odd subscription every week or so, one or two? Do I go out and, do sort of really, I could spend a fortune on really good setup, really good cameras, lighting, pay an editor, pay a script writer, get someone to do my graphics for me, get better editing software, and be all, hey, Games Workshop, blah, blah, stuff, thing, bang, boom, Shazam. But what does that get me? Is that it? Do I do that? Do I make my videos suitable for children? This one certainly is. I haven't sworn. I haven't shown any sort of nudity or anything like that. So maybe that's the route. I mean, I looked at my demographic. My demographic is 100% 40 to 50-year-olds, which is fine. I am in that demographic. I'm the latter half of my 40s. That is my demographic. They're the people, I'm saying the majority of people are my friends and my peers. So it's difficult. It's difficult for a small YouTube channel like myself to forge on, to carry on. You're up against it. You're pushing up that hill. You're that little dung beetle rolling that turd of hobby content. There's a nice image for you. As I said, I mean, this isn't me ranting at other YouTubers and their success. I wish them every success. I watched you on YouTube. I'm subscribed to about 300 channels. I rarely watch terrestrial normal television. I love YouTube. LoveTube. That's a different website. YouTube. YouTube is great. Whatever I'm in, whatever mood I'm in, whatever content I feel I want to watch, I'll find it. It feels something that terrestrial telly can't even attempt to fulfill. And as I say, this is not me bitching and moaning at those. This is my response to a couple of other videos, and they've asked a response, and this is it. So, what do I do? Do I carry on? Do I corporate and go corporate shill? Do I just make stuff for Space Marines and Orcs? What do I do? It's a tricky one. Anyway, guys, look, I'm going to go. I've probably kept you for far too long. This actually, I went on for a lot longer than I expected to. Anyway, guys, look, if you have a thought or feeling, bung it down in the comments below. I generally want to see people's thoughts on this. I can see this rolling out. I can see a few more people making these types of videos on YouTube. It's not a cry for help. This isn't a poor me. Again, it's not a poor me. It's just more. I'm interested. I'm interested to know what your thoughts are. I hope the guys who've already posted videos like this get in touch. I'd love to have a discussion with them, with some guys who actually have more gravitas in the community. And this is my response, guys. I'll probably put a link to it in their videos. It might get taken down. I don't know. Hopefully they'll see it. See, I've waffled again. I'm a nightmare. Anyway, right. I'm going. Take care. Be safe. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. If you want to put a comment in below, please do. I'll be more than happy to read it and respond. And like, subscribe and share.